Hey guys, I'm out in the Aussie bush and I'll just show you around. It's pretty, like, I don't know, this is just in the valley, but it's a nice little creek down there. And I'm in the Victorian Highlands, not far from the ski areas in Australia. But yeah, I think I want to talk about coming to Australia. Like, a lot of people dream about coming to Australia, but they don't come because it's too far. Like, it's like a 12-hour plane trip, or got to save up $1,500 or $1,000. You can get cheap flights, but you can't come. You can't come right now. It's illegal unless you're Australian to come to our country, because we care about COVID and not getting it from you foreigners. Not that we're racist, we just understand science. So anyway, when you can come, save up and come, because even in my own city of Sydney, apart from the harbour and the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge and all the little rivers and things and little lakes and stuff, we have 42 ocean beaches. So that's just in my little city. And then up the coast you've got hundreds and hundreds of pristine beaches that are deserted and just waiting to be sat upon and enjoyed, and watch those waves rolling in. You can learn how to surf, you can get a suntan, and then, you go to beautiful restaurants. We have such a diverse, multicultural society that we have every type of food you could imagine, and it's really good quality, so you don't have to pay too much to eat well in Australia. You can just go to the local, grocers and get beautiful fresh vegetables and food straight from our own country. And then you can just drive up into the hinterland, because we've got mountains just up from the beaches, and get into the rainforest and get into the wildlife and the beautiful fauna we've got. We've got such gorgeous ferns in the forests, and big gum trees, and all sorts of unusual leaves on trees, and just, it's just amazing. And then go beyond the hinterland, and you're out into the sort of farming plains, and you go into the country towns, and they've got their own character. And particularly down here in Victoria, where I am right now, the country towns have got a lot of character. There was a fair bit of gold mining, and so there was a bit of wealth in the 1800s, and they built up these amazing little country towns, and people are friendly, they say g'day, and you just explore the country. And then you're off to other ocean shores, or you go inland. You have the guts, and you drive and drive and drive, and you're into desert country. We've got a lot of desert, but the desert is amazing. In the middle of our desert we have canyons almost as big as the Grand Canyon, almost as pretty as the Grand Canyon, not quite, but just amazing. A place called Kings Canyon. Go to Alice Springs and walk out through the gorges and the swimming holes and learn about the ancient Aboriginal culture. You go to Uluru, Ayers Rock, this the biggest monolith, the biggest stone or rock sitting on the earth, and you just watch it at sunset or sunrise, and just the colours coming across it. Last week there was rain across Ayers Rock, and there's waterfalls come down this huge thing, all through the different crevices, and like little rivulets along the side of this big red rock. And it's funny, in my novel, that's featured and described because it's such a rare thing to see, but I included that in my novel, Imagine, available at Amazon and other places. Ask your local bookstore. But yeah, that's an incredible place to be, just to spend a few days out in the middle of Australia. Just the feel of the colours that you see out there, the oranges of the earth, the dust, the blue of the sky, this sort of pristine sky, the stars at night time, and the greenery too. The greenery of the bush out there is stark against the orange and the blues. It's such a great combination of colours. So I think I think you should come. I mean, there's all the beautiful cities. There's Tasmania. It's like going to Europe. We've got mountains down there. We've got gorgeous coastlines. We've got great hotels. We've got Melbourne. It's a cosmopolitan city. Good fun. Sydney's probably more fun. You got the whole Queensland coast. That's just set up for tourism, just to just have a relaxing beach holiday. You got Western Australia, which is pretty amazing. Long way away. It's about a 4-hour flight. Then you got the Northern Territory, which I go to and work. I love getting up to the Northern Territory and working up there. And you know, if I get a few extra days, I'll go and explore Kakadu, which is just, you know, go and see the crocodiles, and you get a kind of floating boat that goes through the lagoons, and the bird life is just amazing. The sunrise over these rivers, these waterways, with the crocs just sort of swimming along beside your boat. Oh, it's just incredible. So Australia is a fantastic place to come and visit. And I'm just being a tourist in my own country right now. I'm down in the Victorian Highlands, and I'm going to go and have some walks around Falls Creek, which is a ski resort. And I'll send some pics on various media, no doubt. But it's it's a great country, so don't be shy. Come and visit Australia.